everyone, Amanda here, thanks for joining me today. So today I've got a digital collection share for you. This was sent to me by the lovely Sam Poole from Sam Poole Deigns. That is her Etsy shop name. I'm going to leave all of Sam's links in the description box below. So she does sell beautiful digitals on her Etsy. She also does have her own collection with creative expressions, stamps, things like that, all sorts of stuff, dies, stencils, and they're all kind of a vintage and shabby nature. So if that's your thing, go and have a look. I'll leave a link to that in the description box below as well. But yeah, so the reason why I particularly like Sam's designs is that they are shabby and vintage without being over fussy. Okay, so I recently did a shabby chic journal using Sam's French haberdashery kit, and it turned out really pretty. And I know she saw it online, and that's probably why she sent me one of these kits. So let's have a look. So like I say, I like her work because it's simple and it's not over fussy. So there's not too much layering, there's not too many flowers. Which I love flowers, don't get me wrong, but I don't like my whole entire pages full of flowers. It's just not for me, and different people like different things. I also like her kits because she uses a lot of her own vintage ephemera and photographs that she's taken herself. So therefore it's not same old, you know, they are different. I also like the colour palette she uses. And I love the fact that she uses a similar colour palette throughout all of her digital collections, which means they will all coordinate with each other. They all got slightly different themes, but because the colour palette is very similar, they're all going to coordinate. So, you know, if you buy one kit and then buy another, they will just merge together beautifully. Alright, so this is the latest one, and this is called the Haberdashery Shop, and it's A4 sheet. So she's got different ones in her Etsy. Go and have a look, and they're beautiful. So this is the first sheet. We've got this lovely layering up with photographs and invoicing, and this looks like another advertisement, or is it a check? Let's have a look. I think it's a receipt. And we've got layering with doily there. Nice, subtle palette, love it. And then we've got another one here. And the good thing about these sheets is, you know, I will print on the back a plain coffee dyed print that I've got saved to my desktop, and then that can fold in half, and that's a journal page. Or you can rip them up and collage with them, chop them in half, and you've got 4 index cards or journaling cards straight away, or cut them into tags. Brilliant. Okay, this is the next one. This lovely ledger paper underneath. I love ledger paper, as you can tell, because I've got it underneath here. And then here we've got another lovely one. Again, you could use that just straight off the bat as a journal page. Just fold it in half. Or you can cut it up, have it as a background for tags or your journaling cards, or cut it and make pockets. Do whatever you like with it. Here's another perfect one, another great one. Again, journal, just do it as a page, or chop it up into sections, or you can fussy cut individual parts. You could cut this piece out here. You could even fussy cut that lady and put her on something else. All of these here, you can cut them out, so you can use it as is, or you can, you know, alter it. So I've printed this one. These are all printed on 120 GSM presentation paper. This one I've printed on cardstock. Okay, I think it's about 200 GSM, because this is like a postcard, so I'm going to cut these out. So I've put these on cardstock. I just think they're beautiful. So here's an example here with the little children's shoes, and here with the top of a dress form. So these are photos that Sam's actually taken in her own studio and then digitalised. So, you know, you're not going to get any other designer that has these, because she's taken those photos herself. And that's another thing that I like about these kits. Here we've got beautiful little stamps that she's made using her photographs. That's ballet shoes, that's the children's shoes, a little child's dress there, and we've got the dress form. And again, these are reflected in other kits that she's got, so you can mix and match them. I just love it. So this looks like it's either a cover for something or a bag or packaging for something that she's sourced that's vintage and then scanned in. So again, no one else is going to have this, are there? So yeah, so you could have that as your journal covers. You could put it on the inside of your journal. Again, you can just have it as a journal page. You could print 2 to a page and then cut them up, and you've got little ephemeras there. And then she's done quite a few of these what they're called, file folders. So this is obviously on book page that she's got from somewhere. So you just trim them out, and you know, you stack them with goodies and put them in a pocket. There's nothing easier. Another thing that you can do with these is, you know, if you print a few out, you could have some as file folders, and then some of them, all you have to do is cut it across the middle there, trim the tab off, and you've got a journaling card as well. Okay. And there's another one that she's made from either packaging or something like that. I'm not quite sure what she's, but you can tell that it's something that she's scanned that's vintage. Okay, because you can just see the edges of it there. Beautiful. And then this one here is lovely, layered up with a lovely cabinet card and a doily. And then here you can faintly see the little satin shoes that she's got, that she's taken photos of herself and then digitalised. Absolutely lovely. And the colours are all this kind of like, you've got your vintage colours, and then you've got a very subtle like mauve pink, and you know, here we've got this pale blue, and it's just something that's, hers are just different to anybody else's, and I like different. I don't like everything to be the same. This is lovely. So another file folder, and here's another one layered up beautifully. Simple shapes to cut out, anybody can do that. And then here's one that I've printed 2 to a page. So that's the full size one. And then if you want little ones to just stick in a little pocket, or, you know, put inside a little envelope, or whatever you want to do, or in a little tuck, you can just print them 2 to a page, and the images are still beautiful and clear. So I thought I'd share that with you. So again, this one's like a vintage advertising. So again, you could just have that as a journal page. You could cut it in half, and you've got 2 large either photo mats for an album, or a cover photo mats for a journal page. Or what I probably do is I'll print another one out, and you can fussy cut all of these little tickets. I'll fussy cut all of those, and I'll fussy cut this word in as well. And then you can also print 2 to a page as well. You could just cut them up again for tags. I think it's really useful when they're in just A4 like this, and then you can decide what you want to do with them, whether you want them in tags or whether you want them in journaling cards. You can make your own decisions and make your own mind up, and it's really not difficult to create them. Beautiful. I shall definitely be fussy cutting these tickets here to add to my collection. Then she gives you some like vintage correspondence. So this is it printed out in full. So I would use that as a journal page, and then this is it printed out 2 to a page to make it a little bit smaller to fit inside a pocket or in a little mini envelope. So there's 2 different ways of using those as well. And also, you know, these are great to print out on thin paper, rip up, and you've got your collage, you've got you know, items for collaging, make your own so that it's unique to you. Beautiful. And again, here we've got this lovely blue or teal, very pale teal colour, which is this is actually one of my favourite colours. My husband absolutely rips me to bits. We're in a so it's supposedly temporary. We're in a rented property at the moment whilst we find a new house, but our previous house, I think I had about 3 rooms that were painted in various shades of teal, and when I'd say I was decorating, my husband would go, what we're having, teal. I love this colour, it's beautiful. So yeah, you've got lovely ledger paper there, again perfect for journal pages. Doesn't matter which way the orientation of the lines are, it's irrelevant. You could also cut that up and make index cards or journaling cards. And then here we've got the most beautiful, and this is really lovely, and it's very clear as well. It's a receipt, and it's for lingerie. So I think that's wonderful, because I've got lots of vintage letters from kits that I've bought over time. A lot of them are either for food or for engineering products, you know, and when you find one that is identifiable directly with the kit that you're using, it's like, yay. So yeah, this is lovely. So, and you know, the colours there are fantastic, really lovely. 1925, that one. So it's still you know, 1925, it's nearly an antique. And then here we go, I've printed it 2 to a page so you can see it's smaller. Again, you could cut that into 2 and make 2 tags out of it, and that's a bit like your background. Or you could use this, fold it up, put it in a pocket so it's a bit smaller. You know, the possibilities are endless. And I'll just show you, it's absolutely lovely. Nice big sheets, nice and clear, lovely colour palette, so that you can, as I say, mix and match with your other items. Go and have a look at my Shabby Chic journal if you've not had a look at it. It was very, very popular on Instagram. And these are some of the other things that I've purchased from Sam. And as you can see, you know, we've got the dress form there, which you know, matches with that one. We've got a little sewing box here on a dresser. So they all kind of coordinate. These are some more vintage items to do with sewing. What else? More dress forms. So as you can see, they are. This is a separate photographic kit, so it'd go nice with this one. And she does do them in several sizes. And you know, you've got other things to do with haberdashery here. You know, these are for fabric samples, I think, because it says le metre or le mètre. Yeah, button cards, all sorts. So all of the kits, it's not like you're starting afresh every time. It's like you're building to your collection, and it's all going to coordinate beautifully. And that is why I love these kits. So there you go. As soon as I've finished the journal, I will come and share it with you and give you some inspiration. But there you go. It's a beautiful, beautiful kit. Go on over, follow the links, and have a look for yourself. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.